Hello. Adjusting my camera. Okay. Hey Heidi. Hey Brandy. I'm a little late today. We are supposed to be closing on our house tomorrow, so we had our final walkthrough today, and there's stuff that they were supposed to do that they did not do. So now we're trying to hurry and figure out what to do about all that. I have to apologize for this in advance. I know they look awful, and I am sorry. I have 2 nails painted. The rest of them look like, I don't even know, they're like stained blue because I've tried to paint my nails like 12 times today, and it's just not happening for me. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, sorry about my nails. Okay, so I don't really have a like super strict plan tonight. Hey Stacy, just because I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants trying to get everything ready for moving. However, I do still have some things on my to-do list of things that I have due in May. So I, gosh, I have 5 Brutus Monroe, 2 nail trend. I know. My poor nails. I don't even know. Hey B. I have like 5 more, well, 4 more. I have 4 more Brutus Monroe projects that I need to finish. And then other than that, I just have to film for Save the Crafty YouTuber. I'm not worried about that tonight. But let's work on something for Brutus Monroe, because that way I can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And we'll go that route. Deborah, it's going very slowly. So we have been, as you guys know, we were all sick. And I feel like I still haven't ever recovered really from that. So I've just been so tired all the time. And so I'm finding it hard to find the motivation to pack. No, we're supposed to close tomorrow. So we're supposed to close tomorrow, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Hey, Michelle. Because we went today for our final walkthrough, and there was stuff that they were supposed to have done that they didn't do. And so if we close, then we have to deal with it. So we're kind of like in limbo right now, trying to figure out what to do and working with our realtor to try to figure everything out. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully it's not major stuff. So basically the fridge was one of the things we found on the home inspection that was not working, and we asked for them to fix it. And the ice maker is not making any ice. So it's not like the end of the world, but it's a really nice fridge. So I would really hope that it will be fully functional when we move in. So the ice maker doesn't work. And then the fireplace, they were supposed to come out and have someone service it because it wasn't safe. There was like some stuff that was wrong with it, and they did have someone come out, but then they didn't actually hook it up. So we called the fireplace company today. Anyway, it's a bunch of little stuff. There's like a leak in the faucet upstairs for the bathtub in the kids' bathroom that wasn't there when we first did our walkthrough. So just a few little things here and there. Overall, it was actually kind of better than I expected because they had someone come over and clean. So if you guys had been following, the house is kind of like a hoarder house and like House of Horrors. It's like so filthy. I know, right, Stacy? But yeah, so they did have somebody come over and clean it up a little bit. It's nowhere near my standards of clean, but it is certainly better than it was. So I will take it. Okay, so I feel like I want to do some Brutus Monroe stuff. I do want to show you guys first, though. Have you guys hopped along today for the Brutus Monroe blog hop? If the answer is no, you need to change that because it's an awesome hop today. I think this is my favorite hop of all time. And that's kind of saying something because I've loved a few of them. But so basically, this week our theme, well, every week we do a theme. This week our theme was to recreate a blog or a card that someone else had made previously. So there's the link if you want to check it out. You can start hopping there. But our goal or our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to recreate a card that someone else on the team had already made, and then obviously give them credit. And if you change anything, that's fine, but just kind of use them as an inspiration. And I chose a card that Daniel had made. He's from Dell & Arty, for those of you who maybe don't know him or know him only as one or the other. So Daniel West, I created one of the cards that he had recently created as a Mother's Day card, I believe. And I recreated that. Hey, Jibs. And so I didn't read his blog post because I didn't want to know how he made it. I just wanted to like look at it and then make it myself and kind of have it be like a little more organic. I didn't want to kind of go step by step of what he did. So I did recreate his card, and I have it right here. So this is my entry for today's challenge. I really, really love this. The one that Daniel made originally was pink. So I did change the color. Purple's my favorite color. So I changed that up just to kind of have something different, but this is Daniel's design. And I absolutely loved his card, so I was like, I'm definitely doing that one. And I used the Spectrum Noir markers to color this. So I used that purple combination that we used one time on our one of our live videos that we colored some other different flower. I used the same color combination there. Purple's your favorite? No, it's my favorite. I suppose because I like you so much that I could share it with you. What say you? But yeah, I really like how this turned out. It's using Conservatory of Quotes here with the Spectrum Noir markers, some heat embossing, Emboss Resist in Alabaster, and this was the corner floral piece from Spring Wreath. And then down here, this is from Super Sentimental. You're my favorite. I love it. I think it's so super cute. So yeah, that is my card for today. If you haven't hopped, I dropped the link a few messages up, so definitely check it out. Leave everybody some love. We always really appreciate your comments. It definitely helps us out. That's that. So that's the blog hop. And then also, let's see. I wanted to show you guys my card from yesterday's blog. Hold, please. I want to see, I don't know where it is. Maybe it's on this side. It's in here somewhere. I know it is. Well. Oh, remember this card we made? How cute. I need to do something. Hey, Tina. I need to do something with all these cards. Like, a lot of these are ones we've made recently in lives. Like, well, this one I just shared last week, I think. This is really close, sorry. So this is my spider one where I drew the spiders. But I'm trying to find one from this week where I used a split stencil design. So I used I think it was the April stencil of the month. And, it's gonna bother me if I can't find it because I know it's around here somewhere. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. It's gotta be in here. Oh, I hope it wasn't the ones it might have been one of the ones that got ruined. Hold on. That would make me so sad. Oh no, it was. Okay. Well, that makes my heart hurt. So, all right. Well, when we had our, it got ruined. So you can see that it's got water damage. Well, I don't know if you can see it in here, but I can definitely tell it's got water damage all over the place. This was the card that I made and shared today, unfortunately. Post that link to the Spectrum Pens color chart. You know, I got it from Louisana, so I didn't actually get it from Spectrum. Hold on one second. Coloring system color chart. Whoopsies. Okay. Let me see if I can find it for you. Like the empty one. Here it is. I don't know why it's on Blitsy. Hold on one second. Spectrum Noir alcohol markers. Hang tight 1 second and I will get you the link. I know it's frustrating when you can't find it where you're looking for it, so I got you covered. Sometimes YouTube has been a little bit finicky lately about letting me post links. So, hold on 1 sec. It accepts a certain type of link, but not other types. I don't know what the deal is. Here we go. Okay. So if you go there, that's on Blitsy. They have both the filled in color chart. If you just scroll down, because there's like at the top, it's like free printable Spectrum Noir color charts, and then it has like a video. But then if you just scroll down, it has the filled in color chart, and then it also has the blank one where you can fill in your own. And then right below the pictures, it has the links where you can download the PDFs so that you don't have to like copy and save the image and have to worry about the quality being bad. It won't link. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hold on 1 sec. See what I mean about this darn YouTube? HTTP. Hold on. It says something's wrong. Oh, hold on 1 sec. I don't think that's going to help. Does that help? I thought maybe if I added a www. It says something is wrong. Can you like copy and paste it instead of, like, are you on a phone or are you on the computer? Oh yeah, like it said not secure. That's weird. Ivy. I don't think Ivy's in here. I haven't seen her at least. But hi, Roberta. Did she tell you I was live? It says that, but it is. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. That really bothers me. I don't know why. It's something to do with it saying HTTPS, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. So I looked on the Spectrum Noir page at one point and I couldn't find it. Hold on. Let me try just opening the actual PDF link. Oh no. It says when you click the link to go to the PDF, it says it doesn't work. It goes to the Crafter's Companion website, but it doesn't actually work. Is that what you mean? Sorry. Okay, since she's sending something from Pinterest, hopefully it's not something inappropriate. Oh, cool. With no link. Weird. Okay. SpectrumNoir.com/crafting-downloads. Okay, let's try that. Hold on. SpectrumNoir.com/crafting-downloads. Oh. Vanessa. Blank color charts. Spectrum Noir coloring system. Well, it says it's right here. Hold on. Oh, but this is not what they're talking about, though. This is not the same one. This is like a different one, but the one that I have looks like... Hold on, let me grab it. It looks like this. So it looks different. Yeah, this one. It's like kind of like a mix between a hex chart and a... It's not really a hex chart, but it's... Color chart downloads. Old. Maybe this is the old one? That's weird. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, yeah, the one that's listed on the Spectrum Noir site is not the same as this. But if you go to Blitsy, if my link doesn't work, then just try going to... let me see if I can... type it in wherever I was. Hold on. Maybe it was this one. Nope, that's not it. Oh, but if I click here, hold on 1 sec. Spectrum Noir. Let's see. I don't know why it's on Blitsy versus anywhere else, but maybe if I just try it. I don't know why it says it needs to be HTTPS. Yeah, I'm sharing them, Gyps. Hopefully you can see them. Does that give you a link? Does that tell you it's not secure? Try that one that I just sent. I hope that worked. Which one's the color chart for 2017? This one that I have? I'm like, does it have a year? It does. It says 2017. Yeah, so I guess technically this one is old. I don't know. That's the new one. The one online is old. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. So this one is for 2017. I don't know. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Evilise. We were just talking about you a minute ago. But anyway, so this is the card that I made for yesterday's blog post. But this is unfortunately one of the ones that got water damaged. So I'm going to have to just toss it, I guess, because it's kind of destroyed. But it was pretty before it got ruined. So I used the April stencil of the month, and I used purple tape to mask off this area. I blended on this side, and then I turned the stencil around and put it at the same place, blended on this side with Distress Oxides. And then I removed the painter's tape, well, the purple tape from the middle, and then I just downloaded, Lord have mercy. So I die cut, that's the word I was looking for, die cut the thanks die and then tied on some ribbon. Popped it up on foam and called it a day. Deborah, so did that not work? The link that I sent most recently? Oh, yeah, you found it on Blitsy. Yeah, it works on Blitsy for whatever reason it's on there. Okay, and then I will share with you this card that I made, which I have not shared online yet, but I'm excited to because it is a... So this is a 1-layer card, except for I did pop it up on foam, but like the front, whatever, it's like one, I guess technically it's not 1 layer because I did mat it with black cardstock, but you get what I mean. Was it bad? Uh-oh. What happened? Did I say something naughty? I don't know. So... this one I made using those, remember those archival inks that I showed on Monday? I used those and just like rubbed them on the edge. Oh, no, yeah, Evilise, no. Roberta was telling me that you told her that I was live, and I was like, I don't think she's in here. How'd she know I was live? But yeah, so I made this using Jennifer McGuire's stamp that says Share Handmade Kindness. I just used some alcohol markers around the outside here to make it look a little more dimensional. Did some black spatter or splatter because you guys know I can't resist that. And I thought that was really cute. But I also love it because it is a 1-card wonder. And I'm going to be sharing that. So those of you who have not yet participated in my little challenge, it is an open-ended challenge, so it doesn't end after the 2-week period. But like the first 2 weeks are when the prize is for. So there's less than a week left now for the prize period. So the prize period ends on the 21st. So if you guys want to contribute a card to the 1 stamp wonder little challenge, you just have to make a card with only 1 stamp set. It can have multiple stamped images, but only from 1 stamp set. And then, yeah, any other supplies are fine, but only 1 stamp set. It's not a hard challenge. But I thought it would just be a fun way to kind of get people's creativity going, I guess. And then all you have to do is upload a picture of whatever you make to Instagram and hashtag 1stampwonder. And then you'll be automatically entered to win. And yeah. So it is open to U.S. residents, but it can be open to international residents if they want to pay the shipping fee. Because it can be super, super expensive to send things internationally. I didn't want to exclude anyone, but I'm going to be totally honest, I'm kind of broke. So I can't afford to ship it internationally, but if somebody wants to win it and they want to pay the shipping costs, then by all means, I will ship it internationally. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, so that's my Jennifer McGuire card. Let's make something for Brutus Monroe. Ooh, Roberta, that makes me so excited. I can't wait to see what you make. Okay, so I only have one. Buying a home can do that. You're not lying. I only have one specific theme that I need to go for or use, whatever. I'm like not making any sense tonight, you guys. Let me look up, because there's one color palette that I need to adhere to, but other than that, I don't have any other specific things that I need to make for Brutus Monroe. It's kind of just like a free-for-all, because one of them is an anything goes, and one of them is a color theme, and then the other three are just my personal blog posts. So that's that. Okay, so the color theme is a really fun one. It's like super summery, so maybe that would be fun. Do I have a blog post about the challenge? Okay, I do, but it's more, I have it on Instagram with all the details. So if you find me on Instagram, you're looking for a card that looks like, Lord have mercy, you guys are going to make me pull out the little basket again. Although it is a craft card, so I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to find because most of my card bases are white. But leave it to me. I would never be able to find anything that I'm looking for. Well, I don't know. It's a craft. It's a craft card, and it has white heat embossing on it. 2 floral images, and then in the center it says "Be happy." Yeah, I don't see it in here. I hope this wasn't one of the ones that got water damage. That would stink. Lord have mercy. And like all my pretty new cards are the ones that got ruined. That's no cool. That's not cool. Not cool at all. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it. All right. Well, I'll have to look for it and see. Can we make a card swap that had a theme? That would be fun. You should be at the Notions things. Okay, hold on. Roberta, are you talking about the Notions thing right now? Like the thing that's going on today? Is that in Michigan? I don't know, because you are? Okay, Marie is there. Marie from the design team at Brutus Monroe. She's the design team coordinator. She is there. She was teaching a class for Tonic there today. Isn't that so cool? Missed the video on a flood. Oh, okay, Stacey, we didn't have a flood, but the air conditioning unit, which is over there and up, it was above my IKEA unit, and it dumped water all over my stuff. So I lost all of my glitter stock, all of my Brutus Monroe card stock and paper. I did manage to save my my Galaxy pad and my Fairy Garden pad, but that's it. I lost everything else. And then all of my stamps were like soaking wet, but they're stamps, so all I had to do was replace the inside piece. You know how like I put a white piece inside the stamp? They were all wet. So I had to like take them all out and get all the little goopy bits out. It was gross. It took forever. And like I had to open up all the packages of stuff and dump all the water out of them. And it was just a disaster. And so a bunch of my cards got ruined, which was really, really upsetting because a lot of it was like brand new cards that I had just made. And some of them were my favorite cards that I've ever made. Like ever. Like I had just, well, I'll show you. I had, this is like some of the stuff that got ruined. And I had, like, this hasn't even been shared yet. I had just made these. And look at it. It's like all messed up. And they've dried since then. But like, I can't use this, you know? Like, it's all warped and gross. And this was my favorite card that I like ever made. I love that one. And then there's like my Brutus Monroe ones and my Hedgehog one, which literally just went live yesterday. I hadn't even shared it yet. and it was destroyed. And then this one that I loved so much, it's all warped and gross. Loved this one. And this one, it was so vibrant and pretty. And like our cute little rain. They were in plastic sleeves. That's the thing that makes me the most upset. They were in a sleeve like this. Like that. It's just I hadn't closed them yet because I wasn't, they were all in the container, you know, like this. And so what happened is the water from the thing came down on top of my IKEA unit. So like this is the top of my IKEA unit, and it went this way and it went this way. And it just like, it went into everything. I was so mad. I actually screamed out loud, like at the top of my lungs with all the force I could muster. So it got clogged. The lawn care company came, and they blocked the vent thing, or the like, what is that called? Like it's not a downspout, but like I don't know, whatever it's called that lets the water out. They filled it with grass clippings on accident, and it backed up. So I guess kind of a condensation overflow. But it wasn't that the machine failed. It's just that the drain got blocked. Yes, a drain. Yeah. So it's been pretty depressing. I'm going to try to see if I can sell a bunch of cards and see if I can make some money back to replace the supplies I lost. But we'll see. Okay. So I want to make some Brutus Monroe stuff. So let's do that. Hang tight. I'm going to grab my Brutus Monroe stuff. All right. So we do have... Oh, that's okay. It happens to well, not everybody, but you know, stuff happens. Okay, so have had my linen closet flooded. Oh my gosh. Due to the condensation drain getting line. Monthly. Oh my gosh. Roberta, that's crazy. Ugh. It's so frustrating. Okay, so my craft room is such a disaster, you guys. I can't even like get to anything. Hold on, I'm getting my surface inks. Okay, so the color scheme is, let's see. The color scheme is kind of like lime, orange, and grapefruit. Grapefruit's the one that's pink, right? Is that right? That wasn't the words I used. Is grapefruit pink, you guys? Yes. Okay. So what we need to do is find, okay, because that's kind of like the color scheme. The color scheme. I just said color scheme. Oh, my brain. Thanks, Sharon. Okay, so I'm going to pull out Zest. That seems like a good one. Let's do, because I want to only use Brutus Monroe colors. So let's do Jack-o'-lantern for our orange. Maybe rouge, but let me get a piece of paper. I have them swatched somewhere, but it's a little, oh, you know what? Stargazer might be better. Like that, maybe? I wish it was a little more pink. All right, that's a good contender for now anyway. And then maybe we can just add in like a little bit of the lighter pink to kind of offset it somewhere. Oh, like the faint pink, so maybe honeysuckle. And then we need a green. You're right, Darlene. And in the grand scheme of things, it's really not that big of a deal, but it is so frustrating when you know, you put so much time and effort into something and then it gets destroyed before you even can do anything with it. I don't know. It was very upsetting to me. And I know, like, I mean, I've definitely, you guys know, I've experienced so much worse. But it was frustrating. I don't have mint green. I don't think there is a mint surface ink. I don't think. Well, I do have, hold on one sec. I have, oh my goodness, I just dropped something. What was it? Lord have mercy. It was a surface ink in asphalt. Okay, I do have, well, no, it's not mint, but I have these ones, which are also surface inks, but they're colors from Pink and Maine. So they're the same formula, just different colors. And I'm wondering if maybe one of these might be a fun one. Oh, that's pretty. So that's Boutique. I think I might like that more than the Stargazer. And then we have On the Green. That's really bright. I don't think I'm going to use that. Just for giggles, let's try Rose Garden. That's way super dark, but the Sage, let me look. Sage, this is Sage. It's like pretty dark. It's definitely not minty. And Envy is more like green. Jurassic's kind of dark. This Salon, wow, that's really pink. That is way more pink than I thought it was going to be based on the label. Yeah, I think that this one, so the Boutique, I like that one a lot. And then there's also, what did we say, In the Park? Ooh, there's like a lime green. That's better. I think that's better than the Cabbage probably. Although maybe we can combine them and use the last one in the top row. Yeah, okay, got that one. And then, let's see, this yellow, that's kind of a brighter yellow. And then we have Zest. So we can choose, I think Zest is probably better. Like a brighter color, you know? Okay. All right, well, let's start with that and then figure out where we can go. Because we still have to, yeah, Cabbage and In the Park. Yeah, I like both of those. All right, so here's what we've got so far that we're working with. Kind of a random assortment of different inks. There we go. Now we have to figure out what we're gonna do as far as actually making something with these. Can stamp over to make a new color. That's true. I could totally do that. I really wish that I had like some citrus because that would be perfect. Okay, I'm flipping through my stamp sets right now just to see if anything stands out that I might want to use. If you guys think of anything, I can check if I have it. I don't have all of the stamp sets, but I do have a fairly good assortment. Just looking. All right, botanical. I've got butterflies. That's kind of summery. Avoiding cleaning out your fridge. Oh my gosh. The cameras. Little. I don't know, you guys. Sometimes I have a really hard time picking. Which I know you guys know. I'm bad at decisions. Christmas icons. You love the Brutus Monroe butterflies? Alright. I have used those a few times, but I love them and I will keep using them pretty much as I can. There is a popsicle stamp, yes. It's from Sprinkled with Love. Hold on. This one. I like this one, but it doesn't really work as well for, I feel like, because the stamps are kind of large, so I can't really make good backgrounds with them. But then, I don't know. I've made a couple cards with this stamp set, but I kind of struggle with it just because, like, I never know what to do with them. I don't know. So there's that, and then there's the butterflies. The teapot, I don't think I have the teapots. That's one that I don't have. Okay, so let's, it isn't speaking to me. Tone on tone. Tone on tone. With the butterflies? Or with the ice cream? You guys tell me what you're thinking. Are you thinking tone on tone with the butterflies or the ice cream? For a background, either. Okay, so why don't we try something a little funky? Let's try, I want to, hold on one sec. What do I do with my media mat? Uh-oh. I seem to have misplaced, oh no, there it is. I was like, what the heck? I lost my media mat. How's that possible? Okay. I've been treating it very badly, so don't judge me. I'm going to have to probably get a new one. Also, I think I might, I had it taped down before, and I think I might do that again, but I also think I might cut it. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to get hasty. Make decisions before I'm ready. Okay, so what I'm thinking is it might be cool to do an ink blended background. And I've got my little thing of whatchamajiggies here. Foam blending pads, that's what they're called. Okay, so I've got my foam blending pads. I've got some ink blending tools. What I was thinking is we could try to do some fun ink blending. Now we could either do like a rainbow sort of thing, like just do a line of colors. And then when we go to do our stamping, we can line up the color and match it with whatever color it's on top of, if that makes sense. And then that way it's still a tone on tone look. I hope this makes sense. We can try it and see what happens. So let's put these in order, and maybe we don't use all of them because I don't think I'll have enough room. Let me look at my little swatchy swatch here. All right, so we liked Boutique. Stargazer was a little muted, so I'm going to set that to the side. Also, the Honeysuckle. Okay, so we've got like our reddish pink. We've got orange, but oh, that's really orange. We'll try it. Orange, red, orange, yellow, and then we've got the two greens. So maybe we'll just keep it brighter. We'll see what happens. If we don't like it, we can always not use it. And I honestly don't blend with these very often, but you definitely can blend with them. Like look how fast the ink gets there on the ink pad just from this tiny little ink cube. We're going to start at the top, but they do go on pretty smoothly. I like the color. A wreath of popsicles. That sounds crazy. That's what I was saying though, is about like the images are kind of large, and so they don't really fit. They don't really fit. All right, look at that. So I faded it out here at the bottom so that I could get a nicer blend, hopefully with the orange. But this is a pretty bright color orange, so I mean, we'll see. And I can always go back and try to blend it out a little bit more. You just got the Wreath Building Bundle by Gina K. Did you get the Mega Wreath Builder? I don't have it yet. I want it so badly. I want it so badly. Use the images as a background stamp. You can stamp off. That's true. It's just you won't be able to fit very many of them on the page. And like I wondered if you would be able to tell what they were, if you know what I mean. Ooh, that's actually going to blend really nicely. I like that. That's pretty. I wasn't sure with the orange being so bright how it was going to look, but that is so pretty. I'm digging it. You guys let me know. Oh, you got the mini template? That's awesome. I have that one. You guys let me know as we go along what you think about the colors, how they're blending, all that jazz. Keep me updated and let me know what you think. I should probably use my station for this, but since I'm not using a stencil at the moment, it's okay. Isn't it so pretty? I think it's really nice. All right, let's do the yellow. Sorry about my throat being a little weird. I can feel like, it almost feels like I'm losing my voice kind of, but like I feel like I need to clear my throat constantly. I don't know what's going on. Ooh. But you guys can see these blend super easily. Like I'm not working at this pretty much at all. I don't know. It blends really easily. Hey, is it still dark, that shadow? Remember how on Monday we were talking about how it was a little bit weird lighting? That's so pretty. I needed one more item for free shipping during our coupon sale. Oh gosh. All right, one more. We've just got our green. And you guys feel free to chat it up, talk about whatever. Ooh, these colors are actually pretty perfect. That's so awesome. They blend so well. Quite a few shadows. Well, on Monday, it was really dark over here. Like, it seemed well lit on this side, but, like, over here, there was, like, a really dark... It just seemed really dark for some reason. I don't know why. I hope that at the new place, I will be able to figure out better lighting. Because this has definitely been a huge source of frustration for me. Trying to get the lighting to not suck. Okay. Look at that. That's pretty. I'm digging it. And hello, Mrs. Whitlock. Okay, cool. So we've got our little bit of ink blending done there, at least for the moment. We can go ahead and clean this up. I'm just going to use a little bit of water. Comes right off. All right. Let's see. LEDs are good. That's why I have LEDs in here, but they're also can lights because we're just renting this place. We don't own it. And so, I don't know. They're just can lights, but we did put LEDs, and they're supposed to be daylight bulbs, but it's really not, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they work very well. Ooh, okay, so now we've got our background. We can at least start somewhere. Roberta, don't think I said hello. I've only been here for a while. Okay, so we've got our background done. That's very summary. Now, okay, so we've got our popsicles. We can do one of two things. We can either stamp in basically like a gray ink or something. I'm trying to think how we could do it that it would be light enough. I really like this one because it has the little bits of citrus on it. I think that's super cute, so I think I want to use that. Okay, Gyps. And I don't think I've ever used this one before, so that's even better. All right, so let's try that. Now we can either do where we stamp it, Or we can do like emboss resist. Well, it's too late for emboss resist, but we can heat emboss over top of it. We would just have to make sure to dry it really well and use the anti-static powder tool. But what do you guys think? Do we want to just stamp it like tone on tone? You guys let me know what you think. Because that will depend on what I get out to use. Because I can use, let's see. Here we go. Acrylic block either way. Love the colors on the background. Try tone on tone. All right, so if we're trying tone on tone, I gotta think about how I wanna do this. I could try doing it with Versamark ink and see if that works. Because although I think that my Versamark ink is a little bit dried out, I think it's not super, because the embossing ink, so this embossing ink here, it doesn't actually show up super well because, I don't know why, but for me, it doesn't, like, it's not super bright. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try it with the Versamark, and we can always go over it, fix it, do whatever. This would be the easiest way to do the tone on tone if we get that appearance. Yeah, you can't really see it. Let me dry it and see. Sometimes when it's dry, it has a different... You know I have to challenge you. You're right, you're right. Sometimes when it's dried, it has a different look. I'm going to turn on the heat tool. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Nope, doesn't make a difference. I do have lift ink, but you guys have never used it. Sorry. My gross sinuses are getting the best of me. Sorry. Hi, Linda. So gross. Okay, so I've never used it. Oh, this is alcohol lift ink. That's not what I need. Okay, what would I need? Do you mean like with water? It won't react with water. I don't think I can use this. Yeah, lift alcohol ink. I don't know. Is there another type of lift ink? Ink, rubber, alcohol ink. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Di. I was having some trouble with my nails, as you can tell. I was trying to paint them all, and these are the only two that didn't get messed up. And so then I took all of them off, and I kept repainting, and then I had to keep taking it off, and then repainting, and then taking it off, and then eventually I had to give up because I had other things to do. You think I can use alcohol? I can try. Or just use the inks you blended with. I mean, yeah, but... All right, I don't know how to use this. We can try it and see if it works with this, but I don't know if it will. So it says you color non-porous surfaces with the alcohol ink and you let it dry completely. You ink, rubber, or clear stamp with this ink pad. Stamp it directly over the ink. Blot the stamped image. Wipe with a soft, dry cloth to reveal the lifted image. Stamp image onto a porous surface to transfer the lifted image. Clean stamp, blah, blah, blah. Or just use the inks you blended with. I don't know if water will work with this now that it's dry. Aren't they supposed to be permanent? The surface inks? I thought they were supposed to be permanent once they dried. But I don't actually know. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get out my Misty. Use it. All right, let's try it. Let's see if anything happens. I have no idea if anything is going to happen, but we can definitely try it and find out. You ink your stamp, wipe it off, stamp. then wipe your background off. What? All right, let's try this. We're gonna take this off of here. We're gonna put it in the same general spot. This way I can stamp it again if this doesn't work. Or if we need to lift more. I don't have any idea if this is gonna work, so don't judge me if it doesn't work. Hey Luisana, we are experimenting. Because this is not an alcohol ink, I don't think it's gonna work, but I mean, you never know. Do I need to like leave it here for any length of time, or I just stamp it and then that's it? Yeah, I don't think that worked. I don't think anything happened. It said immediately wipe it with a cloth or something. I don't think anything came off. Baseball and softball are so boring. Yeah, I don't think that anything happened. I'll try it again. Just stamp, wait a second, then wipe it. Okay. I'll try it again. See if anything happens. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really think anything's happening. Unless my ink pad's like dried out. I mean, oh no, it's definitely got some alcohol in there now that I've got it on my hands. Okay, so this doesn't really work. I can very faintly see the line, but I'm not sure if that's from when I did it with the embossing ink. Well, I don't feel like it is kind of working. Like I'm starting to be able to see it a little bit more. However, I don't necessarily think it's worth it. For the amount of times that you would have to stamp it to get the reaction, I don't think it's worth it. Because it is starting to kind of show up, but it would take too long. Luisana, we were trying to see if the lift ink could be used on the surface inks, even though it's like really, really, really faint. So I'm gonna say I don't think it's worth it. I don't know. I'm not interested really in spending a whole bunch of time to get the effect we could get another way easier. Okay, so here's my question to you guys. Should we use like a really faint light gray ink? Would that show up well enough? Or do you think that we should try to like stamp a little bit of it in the pink, a little bit of it in the orange? Do you know what I mean? Because like it is going to be annoying to do this and then this, right? You know what I mean? Like, and then the yellow. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that the surface inks are supposed to be permanent. So, like that. It can be done like this, but I don't necessarily know that this is worth the time. Oh, and I didn't even get a good stamp, you guys. I'll just put something over top of it. It's fine. Shows me. I don't really feel like that's worth it, to be honest. Like, it doesn't really seem like the color changes. I mean, I guess maybe I don't know. Kaleidoscope ink. I don't know what that is, and I definitely don't have it. I could use the Misty, yeah, but then I have to move it every time anyway. I was trying, hopefully, to like save myself some time, but you know, can't always do that, I guess. All right. I want to see if a light gray soft granite. Hold on, let me see what this looks like. It's what you're doing with lining up your ink pads. Oh, okay. Like an ombre ink pad, kind of. Luisana, they wanted to do like a tone-on-tone stamping and make a background out of it. So I was trying to find a way to do that without having to do the ink colors like that individually every time. And I tried using the Versamark ink because sometimes that will show up nicely and give you like a tone on tone effect, but it didn't really work. I think that my pad is a little bit dry, and so I don't think that it is juicy enough to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping, this gray is too dark, I think. I'm gonna like just very slightly on the edge, see what it looks like on there. Hold on. I want to try it on top of where I already put this one, just to see like what it does with the color. I think it still looks pretty gray, but just try the pink. Try just the pink. Or like just the yellow. Let me try that. Hold on. Like I could just do the gradient sort of thing, like at the bottom. Hold on. Because the yellow is the lightest. Well, the yellow and the green. Do you want me to do some upside down? Well, too late, I'm doing it. I mean, that's cool. Now that looks kind of weird, but it's kind of neat. Too advanced. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I had just said, no, let's do something else. But it's fun trying new things and, you know, trying to figure it out. All right. Well, I think the yellow is pretty good. I mean, it's good enough. I don't know. It's light enough that it still looks like tone on tone. Hopefully it won't look super weird up here, but we'll see. I think it's all right. It is what it is. This is much easier than trying to like match up where the colors and stamp and I don't know, broadening your horizons, right? I just feel like this is a little easier than trying to do it the other way. It is what it is, and we won't throw a fit. We always say you get what you get and you don't get upset. That's what we tell our kids, like especially if they're not willing to make a decision. You get what you get and you don't get upset. Oh yeah, second generation stamp with the gray. That's not a bad idea. All right. So I'm going to make sure that I go off the edge. I'm going to leave the lid off because I'm getting annoyed having to put it back on. Let's do like a little bit right here. I kind of just want to like stagger the design a little bit. Am I trying to stamp right now? Yes. Am I not succeeding? I think I'm stamping. On top of the colored background with muted tones. That's true. If we don't like it, we can start over. Good point. Yeah, so basically what they wanted to do was tone on tone, which is so that the ink looks the same color as the as what you're stamping onto. I'm probably doing a bad job explaining it. But basically it's so that it doesn't look like a stark contrast in color, so that the color is just like a similar tone but like slightly darker of I'm never going to take your suggestions again. It's a slightly darker tone of whatever it is that you're putting it onto. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see. Trying to like kind of make these make sense, but they're not really making that much sense. Ooh. Ah! Now I'm throwing inks everywhere, you guys. I don't even know. All right, let's do like an upside downy over here. hanging off the edge a bit. And then I'm going to use the other side. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I guess I have to ink it up again. Now my stamp is going to be stained yellow. That's okay. Okay. The stamps are so big, they won't overtake the card with the tone on tone. That's true. Yeah, because it's hard with this. It just is, it's a little, this is like the smallest of the ice creams. But it's kind of big. Alright, well I'm just trying to, oh I didn't really stamp that very well. Oh, still didn't stamp it very well. Oh well, I can try to draw it in a minute. Or I can just trim this part off, you know, no big deal. Hold on, let me try one more time. And I can put an embellishment over it if it doesn't turn out. I don't know, it's a little yucky, but that's okay. I'm gonna put one little stick up here, like right there on the edge, and call it good, I think. Okay, so now we've got, hey Regina, now we've got our one little guy to figure out. Figure out what we're gonna do. We can put a die cut one on top, maybe. I don't know. Let's get out a fresh piece of cardstock. Set that to the side for a second. Use some black ink. All right. Now, the cool thing is, this is a fairly simple image, so it'll be easy to fussy cut. Okay, so what about heat embossing the stamps with clear? That's true. We thought about that, and we also liked the idea of white heat embossing, but somebody was wanting to do tone on tone. So we did that. All right, let's just cut it out, and then we'll decide if we want to use it or not. Because I don't want to go through the effort of like coloring it and all of that if we don't even like it. Who's that someone? Tell me their name. It was Heidi. And Sharon. But that's okay, because we are here in the name of trying. Could do a new background and use the butterflies. That's true. Or I could paint the butterflies with the colors. We are having fun. We're trying new things. We're stepping outside of our comfort zones. Or at least I am. You guys are just making me do it. The voices on my live chat told me to. I have broad shoulders, she says. All right. This is a little bit long on this side. I'm going to trim just a little bit off. There we go. Okay. You guys are so funny. All right, so here's our background. We can put our little popsicle that's colored up there. I'm supposed to be finishing up my card and making a new one for the clerk at my doctor's office. Oh no! And I'm distracting you. Okay. That's kind of cute. Now we've also got Sprinkled with Love. Here's the scoop. I think I kind of like here's the scoop. Although it doesn't really make sense because it's not ice cream. It's a popsicle. And neither does Sprinkled with Love because, you know, we could do Stay Cool. Stay cool. after they're dry on the, you let me know, Heidi, if it works. All right, I like the Stay Cool. What I want to do is trim down this panel first. And then that way I know exactly how big we're going to make it. I think I'm actually going to trim this down a little bit smaller than I normally would. And the reason for that is because I want it to, I want it to have a lot of white space around the outside, because I think that'll look really nice with these bright, vibrant colors. So when I put it on, I'm going to pop it up on some foam tape, and then it'll sit right in the middle with a bigger white border. I think that'll look really nice, instead of having just the small white border around the outside. Roberta, what? Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Okay. And then this will go on top somewhere. I kind of like it not colored in at all, but I don't know. We'll have to see what we think. Okay, so there's that. And then we've got our Stay Cool, which I can put on a black strip. I have some black cardstock here that I've been die cutting from. And then, let's see. I have that song Take Me to Church stuck in my head right now. That's fun. I'm hoping that Roberta is typing me something. She said, guess what? Maybe Luisana. Maybe. Did you recognize the color scheme? Oh, cool, Roberta. At Michael's? What? They have that kind of thing at Michael's? That's really cool. I did not know that. I'm going to put this in the middle so that I can choose which side I want it to go on. That's really cool though, Roberta. This is not straight. I've been having a hard time getting my stuff straight lately, you guys. Like, really hard. That's what your next few lives are going to be? Well, we are par for the course because I just don't even have time to do two separate things at this point. Right now I'm at the point where like I have so many things to do for like packing and moving, and then also for crafting, creating things, that like I am kind of drowning. A little bit, just a little. It's not too bad. I was wondering why it blocked your message, Luisana. You said a naughty word. It thought you were being provocative. Don't you know? All right, let's get some alabaster. Oh, wait. How dare you? Who knew my lives were going to get so risque? This is supposed to be PG-13 or something. PG something, I don't know. Can't be having you up in here talking about the SEX. I love you guys. Hey, are any of you guys from Florida? I feel like I know that someone in here is from Florida. Who's from Florida? Is Heidi from Florida? Maybe I'm making that up. Literally crying from laughing. My cards are just so provocative. They just elicit that kind of response. It can't be helped. But yeah, is anyone in here from Florida? Inquiring minds want to know while I'm searching for a tiny little paintbrush. That's not a tiny paintbrush, that's a giant paintbrush. Hold on. I don't think this is gonna work. All right, well, I'll try it anyway. Hopefully I don't mess everything up. If I'm very careful. North Carolina. Oh, Heidi. Okay, did you say that you were close to My Favorite Things or no? Because I know that we were talking about that before. And I can't remember if you said. Card fetish. Lord have mercy. You're in Florida, Bee? Okay, so in December, if all goes according to plan, hopefully you guys can still hear me. If all goes according to plan, I'm supposed to be going to Florida for the My Favorite Things, to go to the My Favorite Things boutique and do the 30-day coloring challenge road trip with Kathy Rakusin. And while I'm there, I'm going to be going, so it's me and Corin Wiskman, Mary Polanco, Tana Lowhouse, I hope I'm saying her name right, possibly Amanda from Pear Blossom Press, and somebody else, maybe Jen from Scrapbina Creations. But there's like a few of us that are trying to plan this trip together. And we're all going to stay together at some hotel somewhere. Yeah, it's in Eustis, Florida. And then we're going to go to the road trip, the 30-day coloring challenge road trip. And we're going to go to Disney or whatever. But we were just talking about possibly, now this is not like a for sure thing, but possibly trying to set up like a meetup day, and see like if people would be interested in hanging out with us for a bit. Louisana. Hey, Christopher. I'm almost done, I promise, because I am so excited about the inspiration box. Oh, behave. Yes, Christopher. I don't know if you were sitting here silently when Louisana was talking about inappropriate things. Okay, so you guys, do we want to have it be across this whole section here? We totally can. We can just trim it off right at the border here. Or we can make it a smaller sentiment. I thought I heard yeah, so if that's something that you guys would be interested in doing, then that's really super cool, because I think that would be so fun. Okay, so what do you guys think? Because Christopher's going live at 9:30, FYI, in case you didn't know. Been keeping an eye on this crew, says Louisana, the instigator. Do you guys want to put this like right down here across the whole thing, or do you want to cut it as a little strip and put it off to the side? I kind of like it across the whole bottom, but you guys tell me. I like it when you guys help design the cards. Louisana. So Christopher, we're using the surface inks. We ended up using some of the Pink and Maine ones. But we used, yeah, it's cool just like that. Okay, cool. We used Zest, Boutique, Jack-O-Lantern, and The Park. They work so well together for this like really bright summery vibe we've got going on here. I am totally digging it. All right, so if you guys like that, I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on the back here, and then I'll just trim it off after I get it lined up. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way so I don't get it taped where I don't want it. I don't want to rip my project. All right, so I'm going to try to get it as center as possible, but you guys know me. I'm not always the best at that. I'll do my best. Hopefully that seems close enough. I don't know. I'm dying to show you guys the new stamps. Oh my gosh, more 21? What? Christopher! That's so exciting! Oh my gosh. I am dying. And that other thing that you showed us that I can't talk about. Me and Marie and Lauren were like gabbing we have like a little, the three of us chat on Facebook, and we were like, this is the coolest ever. I can't wait. We are so excited. I can't wait for all of you guys to find out all the cool things that Christopher has been up to, because they are good. They are good. Okay, so now we've got our Stay Cool. We've got our cool background that is very summery. I'm digging it. We have our white background, which I think really makes it pop. I'm going to pop it up on foam. The other thing will be there tomorrow. Oh my God. You guys, I promise, 100% you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. It is amazing. Yeah, everyone's going to love that thing we know but can't discuss. I'm usually not in the know, you guys, about anything, so it's kind of fun to know something that somebody else doesn't know for once in my life. But I do understand that it's frustrating, so I will stop talking about it. But, you know, oh no, it didn't work, Heidi. Is it what I said I'm shopping for? Uh-oh, she said she was shopping for something? Oh, I need to order, Lord have mercy, I need to order the other kind of tape. You guys, look how small my roll is getting. It fits on the camera. That's not good. Okay, this is the first roll I've ever purchased, and you guys know how much of this I use on my cards? Like, a lot. I use a lot, as you can tell right now, as I'm like slathering, if this was a liquid, slathering my foam tape on here like my life depends on it. I use a lot of foam tape, and I still have not run out. This is my very first one that I ever bought, and I use it like this. Like a lot. But now I'm running out. So it's about to get real. I'm going to have to order more. And I'm going to have to order the thinner version. Have you guys tried that yet? Stop it, Evilise. She says stop it. Hey. You have to play the lottery all week. Oh no. Yeah, you better get prepared. It's gonna be magical. Okay, did I take all the tape off? I did. Okay. A palette? Oh my gosh. I better get on it. Let me see if I can line this up straight. I have been known to put my backgrounds on crooked from time to time. And from time to time, I mean like all the time, because I'm pretty bad at it. But it's all right. 5,000 rolls. Oh my God, the world's about to stop. Order your foam tape. It's only dinner plate sized. I know, it's not a pizza box anymore. What am I going to do with my life? That's so funny. Okay, so do you guys like this uncolored? We only have 11 minutes, so we got to hurry. Do you think that, I think it looks kind of cool uncolored. I think it like really kind of helps it pop. It's kind of neat. It gives it more of like a graphic design. I think it looks nice. But you guys let me know what you think. If you think it looks weird, I can always color it. But I think it looks cute. And then, honestly, we can just add in a couple of little embellishments maybe, like some little sequins or, oh, that's a current trend. Look at me behind on the trends. I didn't know that. Where did I put that though? Oh, here we go. All right. So I've got my little organizer. Throw a little rouge on. All right. I'll see you over there in a minute, Christopher. I can't even if I tried. Okay. I've got a lot of sequins that we can put on here. I've got orange. I've got green. I don't know if I have yellow. Oh, I do have yellow. I do. All right, let's see. I have some yellow ones in here, or I could use gold. I have these green ones, which I think are perfect. I think I'm going to go with those. Then I have these pinky ones, which are nice. And I do also have clear. what else did I say? Green and pink. And I don't think I have orange, but I have some yellow. All right. Let's pick a couple of these little yellow ones out of here. Just for giggles. Just to say there we go. There's at least 3. Okay. We can say we've tried. Iridescent. I do have clear ones like these. 8th one down, first column. Lord have mercy. 8th one down. Oh, okay, so these are actually, they're perler beads that I melted into basically like my own enamel dots. So it's not technically a sequin, but it's a perler bead. Does that count as something we could use? I don't really know. Oh, I just saw yellow. Yeah. I do have that. And I also have, all right, Louisana. I do of those same things. I also have like lime green, which doesn't really match, and then this coral color, which does match. All right, let's see what the sequins look like, because we're running out of time. Whoops, I threw that on the floor. All right, I'll pick it up later. I want to keep the colored sequins like with their color of where the ink is. Although I am kind of annoyed because the green sort of looks yellow. Like it doesn't really look very green. So there's that. Let's see. Because like I want to try to keep the drips of ice cream. Yellow and orange. Hold on. That's a little bright. Is that too bright? I don't really think I have like a more muted color. No, not really. That's kind of the only one I have for that pinky whatever color. That's kind of all I got. I can move it up a little bit so it's more solidly in the pink. You think it clashes? Now this one you can hardly even see. I don't know, y'all. I do have the clear. Use clear instead of these ones. I always use clear. I was trying to change it up, y'all. I had the pink sherbet, but it was not a sequin. They were kind of like enamel dots, but like they were perler beads. All right. So we've got those. I do also have some little itty bitty ones. Little tiny sequins. It doesn't really show the background color, no. I mean, yes and no. I don't know. It doesn't really cover it necessarily, but it doesn't really like bring it out either. I think that's good. Nuvo drops. I do have some clear Nuvo drops. What do I do with those? I don't know where they are right now. I think I'm happy with that. I don't know. I think it looks okay. I'm going to pop this up on foam though, because I want to use a thinner foam, but I want to pop it up a little bit. I'm going to use like a tiny little piece for the stick. I think I'm all right with that. Slide that up a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. 5-minute warning. Where are all my little timers? You guys are normally like, you only have 3 minutes and 36 seconds, Jess. Cute. Okay, I think that's nice. There we go. They respond when dry to rubbing alcohol. That's good to know. You're experimenting with all kinds of stuff. Not a clock watcher. Some people in here are, because they are always telling me about my business. They are always in here like, Jess, Christopher's going live in 10 minutes. Jess, Christopher's going live in 9 minutes and 57 seconds. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Nobody take offense to that. I'm just teasing. Oh, just kidding. You guys know I love you, right? All right, so the other thing I was thinking about for other times, like next week maybe, I don't know how far I will be by then, but I was thinking like if there's still stuff for me to be doing, maybe next week instead of doing a craft project, I can like show you guys my craft room as it's being like taken apart kind of. But we'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet because I don't have a way necessarily to hold my camera while I do that, and it would just be like a shaky selfie type thing, and I don't know. I don't know. My craft room is looks like a bomb went off in here anyway. Nobody probably needs to see that. All right, let's pop this little guy right on top. I want to cover up that weird one. Yay! I think that's cute. What do you guys think? Cute. I like it. I think it's cute. Ah, there's a bug on my desk. It's like a flying something. Oh, I didn't get it. Ah! Okay. Well, with that, I think it's about time for me to sign off. It's like some little flying bug that gravitates towards the light, you know, like those little summer bugs that fly around the night. I don't know. Anyway, it's not a moth, but it's something, whatever. I don't know. Oh man, that stinks, Roberta. I can never find the daggone link for it. I don't know. She gave it to me. I don't know where she got it. It's Doris brand. I know that. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off so you guys have time to head over to Christopher's Live if you're interested in heading over there. It is Christopher Allen Designs. So he's going to be going live here in just a second. And I will see you guys again on Monday. It's called Pop-Up Bead Dispenser, Roberta. It's for beads, not actually for sequins. But that's okay. That's what I'm using it for. Of course, Heidi. I love it when you guys give me different things that you want to see done. Kind of helps me along in my creative process sometimes. All right, you guys. Well, I will see you on Monday. Unless I see you before then. Make sure you check out my channel tomorrow because I've got a video for Ranger coming up. I have a video for Ranger tomorrow. And then on Friday, I have my May Made It card. So make sure that you guys pop by my channel tomorrow and Friday. All right, love you guys. I will see you over in Christopher.